What is up, everybody? Ben Reza here for Stochastic for the Players Championship. It's time to get into some golf specifically. Who are those value plays that we need to know about? We know about Scotty Scheffler. We know about Rory McIlroy. We know about the top end players. But if you want to play one, never mind two, we're going to have to find some value on the board. No better way to do that than to see these tools in action, say, who are the values we need to do? Let's actually build lineups and let's find out. I'm going to bring up PGA Lineup Generator, one of my favorite tools that we have. Let's play around. Let's literally go through the process. So we've got all different types of lineups. I'm actually going to say for the Players Championship, give me all sorts of stuff. Now, do we want to go with Scotty Scheffler, Rory, Hovland, Xander Cantlay? You can do all this or you can skip it. I do think right now what the people want to see is if I play Scotty Scheffler, what do I need to do to make that successful? How is it going to look? And this is what I really want to see. I'm just going to save a bunch of lineups and I want to see what we get. Is it balanced? Are we doubling up? Do we get Rory exposure? And then who are the values? Here we go. So it's pretty simple here. First things right off the bat, and this is what I love about this. This is what we need to take notice of. I'm going to zoom in a little bit. Aaron Rai. This is a guy that I do think we need to talk about right off the bat. You're talking about Aaron Rai at 6.4K, and he is coming up in a bunch of these Scheffler lineups. And it's no surprise. Scheffler is almost 13,000. He's 12,800. And Aaron Rai, you just click here and it'll highlight all the Aaron Rai lineups, is the type of guy that can round out these exact type of lineups. He's played, he's got experience, he's a European, but he's been over here a little bit and we've seen him. Now, the ball striking, the off the tee game, that is why he's popping up. He was 19th in Mexico. We haven't seen him in Florida, 33 at Farmers, but at this price point and the attachment to Scheffler, this is a value that I can get on board with this week. I will say he's going to be one of the more popular pay down options. So if you're looking to be a little unique, doesn't mean you can't play Scheffler and Aaron Rai together. But keep in mind, a lot of people are going to do that. So step one, identifying values. Aaron Rai, a name that we want to put on the radar. Before I get to the second guy here, I do want to mention, again, I've talked about Lineup Generator. I know a lot of you watching this use it. I see it in our Discord all the time. One of my favorite tools because it's the players. There's $1 million up top in a tournament. We got serious milli makers. We are offering people a chance for just for a week, but you can test out Lineup Generator for under $5. The link is below. You have to use the code PLAYERS for the players. Come on now. You click it at checkout, apply that code. Boom, you are in. You get this full functionality for the week. Play around with it. See if it's a good piece of the process for you. And again, price point doesn't get better than that. This is a tool that is incorporating our data, fully customizable. What I love about it, my favorite part about Lineup Generator, you get a lineup and you're like, I like this, but I don't want Harris English in this lineup. Sorry. Boom. Just swap them out. It's that simple. And the lineup will immediately change, update. It's so easy. And that is really one of my favorite things about this. So for this week and this week only, promo code PLAYERS. Come on in, get part of Stochastic family. Now, second value that I want to mention, and this is a guy that I'm actually really glad showed up because I like him. I think he's pretty sneaky, and it's Ryan Fox. He's only $6,200, and you see him coming up in lineups where, again, you're going Scheffler Homa, Scheffler Aberg, Scheffler Lowry. It's that 1-2 combo, and then we need to round it out at the bottom. And a guy like Ryan Fox not only allows you to do that because of the salary, he's a player, though, that kind of fits that mold. He can be really, really aggressive off the tee. He can be erratic. I actually think a course like this will maybe like force him to be a little more conservative. And that's a good thing because at the Classic, what formerly is known as the Honda, he lost off the tee, but he gained 4 strokes with the approach. His putting was good. And he hasn't been great lately. He's got nothing inside the top 35, but he has made 2 of 3 cuts. When you look at him at the Players Championship, he only has 1 appearance, but he was 27th last year, gained 4 strokes putting. There may be something to him in Bermuda, which would be a huge win. Obviously, we want our guys to putt. And I do think if it plays very soft, which there are whispers that that's happening, it could benefit a guy like Ryan Fox. He can be a little more aggressive, not just off the tee, but he can use some of that length, and he certainly can use those irons if they're cooperating to get some of that precision back. And if scrambling isn't a big deal, I think Ryan Fox is one of the better pay down options. There are other guys in the upper sixes. I talked about this on the PGA Strategy Show, which you can see a full breakdown of the sims and everything we got going on. Check that out. Very same channel. But Ryan Fox is a name that he's in my pool this week. And I actually put him on a tweet last night. I think that he makes a lot of sense as well. So I'm going to give Ryan Fox kind of his due here. Now, I do want to just look with what else we've got here. And the thing that I thought was pretty interesting, it's a pretty wide range of players in terms of what we're getting. There's not like Scheffler being attached to one specific guy when you go through these lineups. And I do like that. Again, this is just one type of build. We're not getting like the Rory in here. We're getting more Morikawa Will Z style. And I think that's more than fair. But if you're looking for a true dumpster dive, and I want to stress that, Sam Ryder is a name that I do think in the right conditions can be very, very dangerous. And the thing that has me interested is the right conditions are potentially what they're talking about. Sam Ryder is an iron specialist. Sam Ryder is a really good approach player. For his salary, he's the best approach player relative to the range. He really carries himself with consistent strokes gained on the approach. His off the tee game is weak. He comes and goes with the putter. In 2024, he had lost 4 straight with the putter, and then he gained 5 randomly at the Classic. He turned it into a 21st. He's gained 4 to 5 with the irons. If it becomes very soft because of the rain and Sam Ryder can flag hunt, he's a buy in the mid fives. Now, of course, it goes without saying, miscut equity is high with all these guys, but he's got experience here. He's played the players 4 times, 2 for 4 and made cuts. This is what's really confusing to me, and this is why I'm intrigued. He has played the Players' Championship 4 times. He has gained strokes putting all 4 years, and he has lost strokes putting all 4 years. That would be a logical fallacy. He has gained strokes putting all 4 years. He has lost on the approach in all 4 years. That is so atypical of Sam Ryder. You could take it one of 2 ways. 1, there's something about this course he doesn't like, or 2, if he fixes that and he avoids the water, Sam Ryder can combine approach and putting, and now we have something serious for a $5,600 player. Do I think you need to go crazy? No. When you look at our data hub and our ownership with Sam Ryder, he's not going to be popular. You can get way over the field with just a couple lineups, even in a 20 set for this. And the lineups that we had him here, it's pretty interesting. You've got Scheffler, Hovland, Poston, Rose, Hostler, and Ryder. So again, like kind of a 2-2-2, I call that. Scheffler, Cantlay, Burns, and then the triple punt. That lineup is insane. Look at this lineup. That is a wild one. I'm going to have to put that in the back burner. Scheffler, Aberg, Thigala, Cam Davis, Ryan Ryder. Of the 3, this is my favorite. I like this. You've got a nice kind of balanced build within each range. You're taking what I would say are 2 of the, a very popular punt here. A dark horse in Cam Davis. He can be aggressive off the tee. Aberg's not a wild man, but he can really putt. And certainly he looks good at these kind of club down courses. This is the type of exercise that I think can go a long way, and that's why I love Lineup Generator. So there's 3 names to keep an eye on, and at least put on your radar. Do your own research, of course, but Aaron Rai, Ryan Fox, and Sam Ryder, all names that are potential values this week. And if you're just playing some Scottie Scheffler lineups, I have a feeling these are the type of guys that are going to come along with him. If not, you can go a different direction, but it is definitely something to note. If you have any questions at all, if you want to see more of this, again, promo code PLAYERS, it is there. Less than $5 for this tool for the week. Check it out. See for yourself why so many people are talking about it and use it each and every day, including me, part of my process. If you have any questions, appreciate you guys at JazzRazDFS, and you can catch me in our Discord anytime. They're talking golf, dropping bets, doing whatever we do here at Stokastic. But it's going to be a great week ahead at the Players' Championship. And I hope we see some big money takedowns from the Stokastic family. Good luck. Enjoy the tournament, and I'll see you guys next week.